Janice, are you there?
At your service, sir.
Give me some of that dating foolishness.
Uploading visuals, sir.
Right, but if I'm looking to settle down, I become that traditional, I'm ready to settle down, and like, I'm ready to have a relationship, and I'm not screwing around with like a bunch of other guys.
Run! Get to the chopper!
She says she will become a traditional woman when she's ready to settle down. Pure gold. Welcome to Management Highlights Daily. Shout out to whatever for this video. Link in the description. They did another interesting live stream yesterday. Make sure you check it out. It's pure gold. Today's clip is from the previous live stream. Pay attention to the red flags. Now it's time for us to get into this and do what we gotta do because we meant it, we shit.
And I'm not saying that the guy's always paying 100% of the time. I'm just saying, like, first date, if you're pursuing a relationship, it's not just a hookup, it's not just friends as benefits, going out, whatever. Like, if you're pursuing a relationship, that's the traditional way to do it. And that's usually the way that a relationship starts.
Are you a traditional woman?
In a relationship, yeah, I am.
Okay. Oh no, okay, so...
Red flag alert.
It really just varies. Relationship, friends with benefits, hookup, like, it just varies. I mean, like, if I'm obviously...
I mean, if you're
hookup,
engaging
like,
in
I'm not really
hookups,
going out on a date.
if you're engaging in hookups, you're
going over
not...
to his place and we're gonna fuck. Like, that's... We're not going out on a date.
But okay, if you're engaging in hookups, like, you're not a traditional woman. And that's fine. That's fine. But you can't consider yourself a traditional woman if you're, like, hooking up regularly with dudes.
At what time point? Because, like, hypothetically, I could be messing around with other guys, but when it's time for me to settle down, like...
You're not, if you're sleeping with more than one guy at a time, you're not a traditional woman.
Right, but if I'm looking to settle down, I become that traditional, I'm ready to settle down, and like, I'm ready to have a relationship, and I'm not screwing around with like a bunch of other guys.
It's obvious that she has no clue what she's talking about. This reminds me of what Apollo Creed said in Rocky 3.
You gotta remember now, you fight great, but I'm a great fighter.
You fight great, but I'm a great fighter. Technically, Rocky was a bum, but he had the heart of a lion and a granite chin. This is why he was able to survive Apollo Creed's onslaught against him and go the distance. I've boxed for many years, and the first thing they teach you is to protect yourself at all times. I always took this lesson with me and applied it to life in general. They will never teach you to block punches with your face. Rocky is an anomaly. Most fighters will end up getting knocked the F out taking this kind of punishment. And that's my point. There's a difference between a traditional woman and a woman that does traditional things. In Rocky 3, after one training camp with Apollo, Rocky comes out floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee, just to revert back to his old habit of fighting flat-footed, toe-to-toe, getting chin-checked. If your default settings are not traditional, if you don't live the traditional lifestyle, you will have problems adapting from the streets to the house. It's like Mike Tyson said, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. When things get hard, difficult, stressful, her true colors will come out and she will return to the streets. Why do you think women file 80% of divorces?
What's the most amount of men that you've seen concurrently?
I don't know.
3, 4, 5?
Like, what's the relevancy? Like, I couldn't tell you.
Well, to assess the degree to which you're
When I'm
traditional
in a
or not
relationship.
traditional.
Red flag alert.
You're
When I'm in
traditional
a
or not
relationship,
traditional.
it's none, so...
When you're not in a relationship, what is the most amount of men that you've concurrently been seeing?
It varies.
Just give me a number. Give me a number.
0 to 100. I don't know.
This is pure gold. Focus on the information that's consistent. It's always problematic for these streetwalkers to expose their body count because they know it turns us off. That's why it is relevant. Even those OnlyFans content creators that are doing it on camera won't give you a number because they are thinking about their exit plan, their retirement plan. And that's why it's disrespectful to the men she will demand traditional treatment from because she never set herself up to earn this special treatment. If she was a traditional woman, this question is easy work. If she had a low body count, this question is easy work.
Go ahead.
If a woman is like communicating to you that she's sleeping with other men, then obviously like you're not going to put in that effort if you want a relationship,
Sure.
right? But
If okay, so let's say if somehow she reveals to me, most women are not going to reveal that they're sleeping with other men. It's done. I don't even want to
that's
do
fine.
anything
That's up
with
to you. That's completely your
I don't
own
want to
personal
do
preference.
anything with you.
Right. That's completely your own personal
You're
preference.
free to do it,
and that's
by
okay.
the way. Women, you're free to do it. But
Right. And that's all
for
personal
me,
preference, it's all
that's a wrap.
communication. Right.
I don't know.
I don't think anyone would like their-
Nobody's gonna be like wanting like if I go on a date with you and you're sleeping with 5 other women, obviously I'm not gonna want to settle down in a relationship
say
with
the
you.
same for both sides.
Like
Yeah.
it's just all communicating what your plans are. If you're looking for a relationship, you're like, hey, I'm interested in you more than just sleeping with you. Like I would be I would be looking for a relationship with you, and you would communicate that to the person that you're pursuing. And
Word.
if you're not wanting that, then that's fine. That's all up to you.
This is bullshit. You see how they don't want a man that's sleeping around when it's time for them to settle down, when it's convenient for them. OnlyFans Chun-Li was silent because she knows she cannot compete on this territory. Her body count is over 9,000 and it's documented. She's not looking to date some scrub. Look at Mia Khalifa. She was married to a professional chef that had an approximate net worth of $400K. And this dude is not considered unattractive in the looks department. These guys that are dealing with women like Mia Khalifa are a bunch of fools. Look at the information that is consistent. You cannot make a 304 a housewife, a traditional woman, because the damage is done. So I guess I'll be leaving.
Run! Get to the chopper!
Women like Mia Khalifa are hot. It's not a fluke why she became a big porn star. But having a relationship takes skills. Being a girlfriend, a wife, is a skill that you need to hone from childhood. It's part of your upbringing, your identity, and needs to be part of your culture. You cannot just yourself into a successful relationship. The psychological and emotional damage that these women rack up when they ride the hot dog carousel cannot be turned off like a light switch.
Oh, I think there are women that do feel that exact same way. But again, like it's just what you're communicating to your partner. If 2 people are fine with like sleeping, it's like an open relationship. Like if 2 people are fine with sleeping around, then that's their own like commitment to each other. If they want to be completely exclusive, that's their own commitment to each other. Of course, it all has to be communicated. So I think it just depends.
Manosphere, we working. Protect yourself at all times. This video has officially been highlighted.